evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of lightweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
The hands of stone, Roberto. And his opponent across the ring with a record of 40 wins, 17 knockouts, and 4 defeats. Coming out of Norfolk, Pernell, Sweet Pea Whitaker.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Whitaker's hit by a counterpunch there. Roberto Duran's punch is far off the target. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Hooks to the head. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Right hand downstairs. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Roberto Duran blocks that. 90 seconds to go here in this round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice work with the overhand right. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Good, solid left hand from Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker's almost looking foolish that time. He missed so bad.
Stay focused on the inside.
Count down the final moments of this round. Scores up top with a left. Big, big shot comes crashing home. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just what he needed, the bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Keep boxing smart. Now listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches.
As he starts this fresh round, coming off a round in which he was knocked down, we often look at his legs. But sometimes even more telling was the disposition and the way that he and his corner acted in between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point, Joe, because if the corner's not confident, they're not calm. If they show panic, then, of course, a fighter absorbs that.
Duran's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. And there's the left hand working well for him again. A little head hunting with the right. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Solid right by Roberto Duran. Duran with a huge left hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. How about that left hand? And he just holds on there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Back and forth exchange. He gets off with a combination up top. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good crushing counter shot from Whitaker after the block. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Jump on him right now.
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Pernell Whitaker.
What did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Now you're throwing your punches, but your hands are down. You good? Okay, now focus. Now come on.
You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands in there. Let's go. You have to keep moving forward, all right? Get close and throw some punches to the body.
Whitaker's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. A well-placed left hand up top. And now he's targeting upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Roberto Duran. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Duran's left, working well that time. Nice defense, good block by Roberto Duran. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. A well-placed overhand right. And there he counters back against his opponent. Super two-punch combo by Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran's banged by a big uppercut. That's a good left hand by Roberto Duran. Able to dismiss that body shot. Roberto Duran with a big uppercut. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
This fight is close. It's really close. Let's go.
Breathe, all right? Just take a deep breath. I need to see the combinations. Now let's throw those combinations we talked about. This fight is real close. So let's see the 1, 2s, and 3s, all right?
Interesting early rounds of this fight. Roberto Duran's up 2-1 on your scorecard, Teddy. What do you like about him so far?
Well, I like the fact that he's busier, but I also like the fact that when he's not working, he gets out of range and he doesn't allow his opponent to win. That's why I got him winning.
Solid left hand to the head. Whitaker's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering him.
You see guys do this all the time. A little shove off there to create some space on the inside. And banging away he goes. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Roberto Duran's gonna keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Halfway through round number 4. Good combination to the body. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Well, this is where nature can hurt you, because his nature right now is saying, I got to attack back. But right now what he needs is a little experience. He needs to understand not the time to throw back.
Duran's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Whitaker's corner is like a congratulatory receiving line right now. They're just thrilled with what went down in that last round as he scored the knockdown.
Come on, breathe deep. You're fighting his game plan. Box intelligently. There you go. Come on. You're more intelligent than he is. Let's go, let's go. You can do it.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning, and it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Roberto Duran's hurt by a superb hook to the head. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Little head knocking with that right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Halfway through this round here. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Roberto Duran's going with a completely different style now. Teddy, I don't know that that's necessarily the bad thing, but clearly he's thinking to himself, hey, I was just knocked down. I got to change something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to improvise. You know, Customato, my mentor, he used to tell me the real good ones.
And yet another big shot comes in. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Whitaker's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
Hooks on the inside.
Well off the mark by Roberto Duran. Good solid hook lands by Pernell. Duran shook up there, Teddy. What a turn of events. Just moments ago, he was the one doing the damage.
No other sport shows retribution right in front of you so quickly, so impactfully.
A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Okay, now keep your hands up. Keep them up. Caught you with your hands down, so let's keep them up, all right?
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. Good work on the outside from him.
And that was set up by his inside fighting earlier. A place where, quite honestly, I expected him to be all night long, but now he's getting the privilege. He's getting the luxury of being able to stay outside a little bit.
Pernell Whitaker's got a little something coming back at him. A counterpunch scored.
Away from the ropes.
And now they're trading blows. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Halfway through this round. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roberto Duran. Solid. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? The ref is stopping this fight. Pernell Whitaker's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, the handsome stone, Roberto.
Duran's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.